Okay, time for another coaching video. I got some feedback on some folks who've seen the videos and they said, we really like the different locations. So under that heading, where am I today? We are in North Carolina, standing right in the center of railroad tracks. Don't worry, I have safe lookout behind me and in front of me just in case a train decides it wants to come by here very quickly, and then I would be curtained. But why am I standing on a railroad track in the middle of North Carolina? What does that have to do with being on the radio? Well, I thought it would be kind of interesting because there's so many parallels. These railroad tracks that we see here going off into the distance either way, and you can't see where it's going, but clearly this railroad track has a destination. It is actually going somewhere. It is a predetermined place where it is going. Now, along these railroad tracks, as the train travels, it will go through many different locations, but always headed toward that one destination. It's kind of like a radio show. It's kind of like a podcast. You've got to know where you are going. And another thing about railroad tracks that I thought was kind of a good little visual analogy is the fact that these railroad tracks, these tiny little railroad tracks, now I'm looking down here and I'm thinking that these railroad tracks are probably, 4 inches wide, and maybe that's giving too much. And 4 inches wide on each side and only about 6 inches high. Of course, they're made of metal. A very strong metal, but these small little tracks all joined together heading in one destination carry trains that are multiple tonnage, tons and tons of weight on these small little tracks. So the analogy here is to build a strong foundation, know where you're going, build a strong foundation, and keep your train on the tracks. It's not the big old weight of your train that's going to make it go off the track. In fact, that's going to give you velocity sometimes. That's going to get you where you're going sometimes. That's going to help you build a bigger locomotive. It's the small things. It's this small little track that keeps that train going. So it's the good foundation. Build a good foundation. All right, thanks. Hey, look, I didn't get hit.